My fiancé burst into the bridal suite, but he handed the bouquet to my bridesmaid. Whispers rippled through the guests again. Even the photographer looked stumped. Wyatt and Hazel refused to move apart, making it impossible to arrange a decent shot. Just then, a deep magnetic voice broke the deadlock. "I'll take it." My fingers, clutching the bouquet, trembled. It was him. As Noah took the camera, gasps rippled through the crowd. "Oh my god, that groomsman is a dead ringer for the groom. They could be twins." Just as Noah was about to snap the photo, Hazel suddenly bent down and grabbed Buddy. "What are you doing?" I shrieked. The next second she shoved him away, her red-soled heel coming down hard on his paw. Buddy let out a sharp yelp of pain and struggled frantically. "A dog doesn't belong in a family portrait," she screeched. "It's just an animal. It doesn't deserve to be in the same shot as me." Forgetting all about my expensive dress, I rushed over and scooped the trembling Buddy into my arms. His paw was already bleeding. But Wyatt's first move was to step in front of Hazel, shielding her. Hazel didn't do it on purpose. You know she's allergic to dog hair. Look, maybe it's just better if Buddy isn't in the picture. I stared at him incredulous. You know how much Buddy means to me. He's hurt. Wyatt just gave Buddy a dismissive pat on the head. Buddy's a tough guy, right? Don't ruin your mom's wedding day. After it's all over, your new dad will buy you the best steak. Then he turned to me, his voice soft. "Baby, please, just this once for my sake. Can you let this go for Hazel?" Let it go. That phrase again. The time I was in the hospital with debilitating cramps, he left for a bar because Hazel called and told me to just let it go. The time I was in a car accident, he went to help her find her lost phone in a downpour and told me to let it go. On my grandmother's 71st birthday, he left to pick up a supposedly drunk Hazel and told me to, once again, just let it go. In his world, Hazel was always the emergency, and I was always the one who could be put off until later. Just then, Noah stepped forward and gently took Buddy from my arms. "It's okay, Stella," he said softly. "I'll take a picture of just you and Buddy later. Let's get his paw cleaned up first." Staring at that familiar face, the room started to spin. Of course, the answer was right in front of me. The only reason I'd been willing to be Wyatt's doormat was because he had a face so much like Noah's. Wyatt nudged Noah with his shoulder, giving him a conspiratorial wink. "That's my best man. Thanks for smoothing things over." "Anytime," Noah said with a polite smile, raising the camera again. "Let's finish this shot." But in the split second before he pressed the shutter, he subtly adjusted the angle, just enough for Buddy's little head to peek into the corner of the frame. The smiles on Wyatt and Hazel's faces froze. I bit my lip to hide my own smile. My eyes locked on Noah. Sitting in the stretch limo, I clutched the Polaroid. It wasn't just that Buddy, my companion of 10 years, was in the picture. It was that Noah had taken it. Noah was the only one who truly got me. I was smiling down at the photo when Wyatt's hand covered mine, his voice laced with smug satisfaction. "See, baby? I knew you loved me most. Look how happy that one picture made you." I just raised an eyebrow, saying nothing. The reception was held at a private estate in the Hamptons, with 50 tables laid out, but I never imagined that Wyatt would have seated Hazel at the head table, in the seat of honor right beside his. As she swept into place, wearing that white dress so similar to my gown, any late-arriving guests would have mistaken her for the bride. She seemed to get a thrill from one-upping me at every turn. It wasn't until I walked down the long aisle on my father's arm, dressed in my pristine Vera Wang gown, that everyone finally seemed to remember who the actual main character of the day was. My father solemnly placed my hand in Wyatt's. His voice was grave. "Wyatt, I'm entrusting my daughter to you. I expect you to spend the rest of your life treating her well, protecting her from anger, sadness, and harm. Can you do that?" Wyatt gazed at me, his expression full of love, and squeezed my hand. "I swear," he vowed solemnly. The ceremony moved on smoothly to the exchange of vows. As planned, the groom was to go first. Wyatt pulled a neatly folded piece of paper from his suit pocket and cleared his throat. My heart started to pound.